Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to SpeedGaming 4 and our Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Randomizer weekly race. Even week this week, so that's going to be no final bosses, landing site start. Let's see. Launcher is required, no random items at start. And other than that, should be a fun time. Oh, of course, we did have double damage, unlimited beam ammo, cannonball, and unlimited missiles in the item pool as well. 9 sky temple keys, and jump in the light beam, and you're good to go. So let's see what happens. We got Op and Cap MD going today. Vanilla elevators and gates as well. So should be a good match today. These two are the only gates that are not going to be vanilla, so you can get through here without having to go through the bottom route. After playing the tournament, it was always odd to see us coming from this side of the gate instead of going the back way. And Cap the first with the slope jump up to the boxes, and Op getting the scan first though. So you can slope jump onto that box, wait for the cutscene to play through, and then just kind of ride that over where you don't have to go all the way around. And Samus stays on top of the box. Oh, and of course, now we're already into it. I almost forgot. I'm Reed Whaley. Hopefully, I think Sean's in here, and he should be joining us here momentarily. I think he's just getting some final audio checks done. And is that... Couldn't tell. Is that Screw Attack up there? Cap going for a... I don't know if it's the hardest slope jump of the game, but it's up there to get that item without having to get bombs or double jump.
Yeah. Hello?
Alright, there you are, Sean. Welcome.
Sorry. So lag. Right, so... Are these the special rules tonight? The 777 rules?
No, we're still deciding on that. That'll be for odd week, which is next week.
Oh,
so just standard even settings.
Okay. Sorry, I was just gonna... Today was a very fast day, very quick.
Oh, Cap had it and then he backed off. Oh. Op deciding to go ahead and skip the item duplication there at GFMC and just get 5 missiles and go on. With even settings, there's only a couple things that can be. Vanilla missiles or main PBs can't be an expansion because you require a launcher for missiles in this setting. And Cap deciding...
Do you also require PB for power balls?
From looking at the settings, main PBs are not required for power bombs.
Oh, okay. How many do they give you? Like 2, I think?
Main PBs will give you 3.
Oh, okay.
Op gonna be the first to make it to Alpha Splinter. And looked like a possible visor underneath safe station. Couldn't really tell from the restream.
So, MD was trying to get to the item up there. I think you said it was a screw attack.
That's what it looks like. I couldn't tell really from the restream quality, but it looks like screw attack.
Yeah, I can see it. I wasn't watching.
That's a hit. And he got up on the box a couple of times, but unfortunately dropped off.
Yeah. That's
Kept getting
annoying, isn't it?
It
It's
is.
it's-
Because that's one of the hardest slope jumps to actually pull.
Right, and he got the missile launcher.
Yep, he went for the dupe. That way, try to get around the Echo's drop system a little bit.
Is nobody tracking? There's nobody tracking.
And whoever's couldn't do something. That's on me.
Oh.
I apologize.
And like, can we go and track? Or
I've got it. Missiles, 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 missiles.
okay, so last time I tried
Actually,
commentating
I don't even think missiles are on there.
Last time I tried commentating a race, it was just me, and I wasn't even connected on Twitch, so the chat was like correcting me on a bunch of things I got wrong. And
Oh, you're good. It happens to everybody, I promise.
it was just so embarrassing.
Yeah, it happens. I say my first couple of runs commentating during the tournament were absolutely nerve-wracking.
Okay.
And just
just got the Violet translator from Umos. And Quadraxis is guarding a missile expansion. Great.
all right, so quad half dead, unless we need Umos too.
And he's fighting Splinter.
And just new tank up top. Alright, get a little bit better look at it now. If Op turns that way,
MD is about to get their first Umos item. And Orb just got the Annihilator beam.
Annihilator in the broom closet there. Alright.
With no ammunition, but well, at least they can like open the Annihilator doors early. And they got the Violet translator.
And ooh, a key of some kind at Cursed Lake.
Ah. Is this setting 9 keys? 9
all 9 keys.
Or 9. Great. Fantastic. Okay.
Seekers.
Got their Seeker launcher.
Emerald and Dynamo Chamber. Alright.
Okay. Well, at least they should already be in the area where it's needed if it's in Dynamo Chamber. Actually, wait.
Yeah, Dynamo Chamber is.
Where's Dynamo Chamber again? Is it like the one in Sanctuary?
Dynamo Chamber is in Sanctuary, and if memory serves, it's been a couple of weeks since I've had a chance to play through. That's gonna be Spider Guardian.
No. I think. I remember.
My map.
I remember the big room with the with the Annihilator puzzle of the rings.
That's the main gyro.
Right, so gyro. I'm so bad with rune names. Actually, let me check.
Alright, let's see what we get on the free item here for Op. Cap getting that task jump finally, and that is screw attack.
Okay, so Andy got their screw attack.
And at the same time, Op picking up his main PBs.
Alright. I think I remember, like, screw attack is possible to use without space jump, but it's nearly impossible.
There are a couple of things where you can get across some gaps that you couldn't get across without space jump, such as there for going to the dark beam door. Extra E-tank never hurts. For the Dark Samus 1 fight and a couple of others. It's not fun, but it is possible.
Okay, Andy got their Seekers. Wait, okay, so they don't have morph ball bombs, do they?
Correct.
Yeah, good.
So this for Op is going to be a bit of a risky play because without space jump... Oh, no, he's got power bombs. He's got main PBs. Never mind.
Yeah, they have power bombs. It's not that risky.
No, I forgot he had main PBs.
Power bombs are pretty OP.
Well, these gates you can open with main power bombs, you can open with screw attack, you can open with power bombs, or with main morph ball bombs, and you can also just double jump around with space jump boots.
I mean, pretty much the only thing you can't do to them to open them is shoot them or charge the. Everything else works.
Setting it for the 2 cycle.
Okay.
Oh!
Okay, Orf just defeated Bomb Guardian. About to get the item, which is nothing.
Oh, that is your validation item up. There you go. Run valid.
Right. Andy got their power bombs, their main PBs.
And okay, Op was out of power bombs whenever he went into the the morph ball guardian fight, because that makes that fight almost trivial.
Yeah, they were out of power bombs actually. Okay.
And looks like Op's going to go ahead and elect for the warp back to the ship now that he's completed Bomb Guardian. And that way he can check Dark Missile Trooper, because that does not spawn until you've already cleared out Bomb Guardian.
Bomb Guardian, yes.
Yep, and that's what we're doing. We're going to go and
the
warp
Dark
back
Missile Trooper is an interesting little oddity in this game.
And there's what I'm talking
Meanwhile,
about with bombs.
MD has obliterated Bomb Guardian and got the energy transfer module. Great.
And he's so excited about it.
My favorite item in the entire game.
And in the same way,
Dark Missile Trooper dropped an E-Tank.
always worries me when we get a very E-Tank heavy seed before we see suits. Cap grabbing his extra E-Tank from here.
Getting around the Dark World without at least Dark Suit is always a bit annoying. And the tanks might be trying to account for that. Maybe trying to compensate for the lack of the Dark Suit.
Just a missile expansion here, so this wasn't the play. Looks like going back to GFMC and checking those couple of power bomb locations may be the spot to go next.
Okay, so meanwhile, MD is about to fight Dark Missile Trooper, I think. Yeah. For now, they're more or less both following the same overall route, though MD decided to get the screw attack a bit earlier.
And that does have him very, very slightly behind, but not nearly enough this early to actually matter.
And also, there are a few points in the game where screw attack comes in really handy, so if it forgets to get it, yeah, it might be a bit
not getting some very lucky drops.
Oh,
There's our Emerald Translator.
This was the room. This was the room with the Emerald
Dynamo?
Translator. Yeah. I completely forgot.
Ah, yeah, that's Dynamo Chamber. I was thinking about Dynamo Works.
I forget every single time, yeah.
It's been that kind of week.
Every single time I forget that this room, this random cave in the start of the game has such a late game sounding name.
And another E-Tank.
I think we're not gonna see the suits for a bit. I think the E-Tanks are trying to compensate for the lack of suits.
And that's the fifth one we've seen because there's another one in the ceiling coming through vanilla transport access.
Oh, they checked. It was an E-Tank. I remember the first seed I ever tried of this randomizer. The transport axis there had space jump.
Oh. Super easy item to get with space jump, but when space jump's there, you've got to go find your main bombs.
Yeah. And I think in that seed I already had bombs. Don't remember very well. But I do remember I did have bombs when I found the space jump boots. Okay, so Orb has already got Violet, Amber, and Emerald. Only missing Cobalt. MD has also got both Violet and Emerald.
And Cap also going to go the fast way now that he's found Emerald and go grab that Amber Translator.
Now I should probably refer to them in the same way. Yeah. I should start calling them Cap.
That's just an old habit from tournament days. I apologize, Captain MD.
It's okay. I'm the new one here. Hey, you know what? We should probably. I should see. I should like connect to the stream on Twitch so I can read the chat.
All right, Op going to grab Screwtack right now, and he's got it. That is a great little jump to that.
Which channel is this on?
We are live today on SpeedGaming 4.
Yeah. All right.
Hi again, SpeedGaming 4. All right, with that, Amber, Op's heading back down to check the couple items and some hints that he couldn't check the first time through Aegon.
Can you like disable video in on Twitch? Because that would be very nice.
You can pop the chat out.
Oh, you can?
It'll gear down there next to chat, and the very bottom has a pop out button.
Yeah, just found it. Right. So now I should be able to close this. Great. Right, okay.
And Cap actually going to go back and check this hit real quick. Dark Aegon Temple is all in Torvis Bog.
Okay, so I don't know how many people on chat. Oh, okay. Let's just start popping up. Alright.
Alright. Spider Ball is could be in a very awkward location today.
Like, who got Spider Ball?
Op got the hint for Spider Ball.
Oh. And where is it?
It's 3 rooms away from there's a save station B. Oh, there's one of our joke hints. Adam has not yet authorized the use of this hint.
Okay, so someone in chat said that's labs, right?
It could be labs.
Okay.
Oh, Morphle Bombs locked behind Amber.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Which MD doesn't have. And wait, they're returning to the starting room without grabbing Amber. Wait, did they not grab Amber?
No, I think he went down, grabbed it first, and then came back up.
Are you sure? I hope so.
Me too. I think I saw him use Powerbomb to go grab it.
Tonight. We don't have any trackers tonight. That's going to be a shame.
I'm trying to keep up.
Yeah.
I believe, from what I remember seeing, he used his Powerbomb and then went down and grabbed it.
Yeah, like they said in chat, we'll find out in 5 minutes.
Yeah. There he goes.
I think they got them though. I think they got
they had
Amber
one go again and then 0. So
it would be a pretty dumb mistake to.
Oh, and
Booth
Brawl is in Dark
already
Aegon.
Raced before. Like they both clearly have a route they're following.
Op heading off to go take care of Jump Guardian.
Houston Dark Aegon.
I was really hoping Cap was going to be able to show that off. That's such a cool jump.
How hard's that jump?
It's miserable, but if you can pull it off, it does save a ton of time.
Or just completely annihilated a couple of pirates.
The captain decided to skip the hint for Spider Ball.
Okay, Dark Beam is one room away from something.
From an E-tank.
From an E-tank. Great!
Thanks, game. Super useful
what a
hint.
helpful hint. What a helpful hint.
Okay, Cap does have Amber.
Okay,
because he just got his Adam hint.
Actually, did any of them like check what's in this room, like in the big place here? What's this mining plaza A?
I didn't see anyone look up
there on the spider ball tracks. I don't think either of them checked. Probably because they don't have spider ball yet.
You can get that item without Spider Ball, but not without Space Jump.
You can? I've never seen it done.
It's super cool. So after you go through and clear out the pirates the first time, if you go back into that room when the wasp is spawned, you can jump up on top of one of the hive nests, jump on top of the pillar that's there. Oh, and up with the T-pose. And
okay, so someone in chat said the orb pre-bombed the little wall there, but they couldn't see what the item was either.
It's a smart time to do it while you have the extra power bombs. Go ahead and get that wall out of the way. That way you don't come back later. No power bombs, then have to go hunt one down.
That's pretty sound logic, if you ask me.
And welcome to SpeedGaming 2, rating in. Welcome to the Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Randomizer Community Weekly Race. I'm glad to have you.
Yes, hello. Yes, 114 are way more people than I'm trained to be able to handle.
Oh, don't worry.
Is that boost ball? Oh no, it's Spider
Boost is in Dark Aegon, so Spider Ball is here.
Yeah,
okay.
Sure. Sorry. Yeah, okay, so Orb just got their Spider Ball, so they might just go and get that item. Oh, we don't know what it is.
That's exactly
They
what
might have checked while we weren't looking, though. I don't think it's possible.
Vesia, don't leave. You're in for a great time today. We've got two of some of the best runners.
Oh, no, Version. I'm like, it's fine if you understand. Just
and welcome to SpeedGaming 5, coming in with a party of 11.
SpeedGaming 5 with the party of 11.
Dark Beam's up there.
Oh, I see. So one room away from an E-tank means one room away from the first E-tank they got.
And now Op has Dark Beam, so he's going to go ahead and, since he has Morph Ball Bombs as well, go ahead and check out this item over here. And Seekers, actually, so he can check out multiple items.
Yeah, they can go, actually, see the entire area.
He's not going to, though. Without Light Beam, it is kind of a waste of time to go down there first, just because you can't get all of the items at once. And without Space Jump, it's even more of a pain. Cap's going to go check Broom Closet real quick as Op makes his way back to Dark Aegon to either go deal a Jump Guardian or do the same thing. And we have missiles. That's one I always forget to check if I don't have space jump coming through here. It cost me so badly during one of the tournament races because Screw Attack was in there and I could have accessed it like 10 minutes in.
Oh.
And then came, handled Jump Guardian, and was like, okay, not a problem. I've got Jump Guardian down. We can just, I'll come back for this later, and then completely forgot because I had already thought, I've already gotten this. I don't have to worry about it. So Op's going to take the long way around because with Spider Ball and Dark Beam, he can actually check the Dark Beam door here in the main plaza area, as well as check the Spider Ball item. If it's actually worth anything, go ahead and grab that.
Wait, isn't that Dark Beam door just a save station?
No, it is an item.
Oh, this one, yeah.
That one.
Sorry. So I was thinking of mine in Plaza A.
So if you guys watched Captain there shooting at nothing, there's our boost ball.
There it is.
So if you guys watched Cap there shooting at nothing for a while, that's Jump Guardian. When you jump into the room, no pun intended, you his body spawns in where you can shoot him, and you can just unload on him. And as soon as you jump down there into the center, that level of health stays.
Don't lie though. That one was definitely intended.
Oh, it absolutely was. Oh, and just another E-tank, but
don't lie to us.
And Jump Guardian also with an E-tank?
Yeah, so they're all getting like right now they both have the same number of E-tanks and roughly the same items. Did you check the Orb's Dark Beam? Yeah, I didn't. Okay.
I did not, but thank you for calling me out on that. I get too focused into watching.
Huh? I hasn't gotten it yet. Right. And I don't have Spider Ball either.
No. Cap's gonna go back right now and go grab Spider Ball and go.
Oh yeah, Spider Ball's back there. Yeah, they're about to go get this, and then I guess they'll be getting Dark Beam. Yeah, so Orp is definitely ahead overall, even though Cap got one item that Orp didn't.
The big thing right now is Op has
pretty much unusable right now.
The big thing Op has right now, Op actually went back and got Screw Attack. I need to mark that down. That's my fault.
He did? Okay.
Yes, he pulled off that task jump.
Orp is ahead, period.
The big thing Op has right now is he has his Go Fast item, which is Boost Ball.
Yeah. I mean, Morph Ball in general is faster than walking, but Boost Ball is even better, of course.
As my amazing wife always put a note out for me before tournament races, balls are faster than toes.
Incredible. Science is truly wondrous. Well, okay, so saying this in chat, if by SM you mean Seeker missiles.
Super missiles, I believe.
Oh, super missiles. I think I'm going to leave to actually play this. Yeah, this seems like a pretty good seed.
Yeah, this is turning into a really good seed.
Can the hash be seen anywhere here?
This hash is available right now on racetime.gg.
Okay. Orp just defeated Jump Guardian, which means that they're actually going to be ahead in E-tanks on top of everything else. Meanwhile, Cap actually went to the Agok Temple and got an item which I didn't look at.
Light energy expansion, light ammo expansion. So I
Oh,
wouldn't check that as well,
right.
but he elected to skip it. But I think it's a really smart play for Cap to go ahead and grab it since you don't have light yet. Might as well go ahead and grab that since you have Annihilator. It at least gives you an opportunity to be able to use Annihilator without having to charge shots.
Yeah, no, that's pretty useful. It's a
And
shame
looks like
that they didn't make it so. It's a shame they didn't make it so Annihilator could open any kind of door. I would have saved a lot of time.
it would have.
I mean, it can open both types of portal, so I don't see why it shouldn't be able to open all doors. Okay,
Cap elected to come down here for this hint and a visor
okay,
and
so
Sank Fortress, which
I'm
I'm pretty
referring
sure is
to
Zammer.
I'm referring to a message in chat. Like, what do you mean when you ask who made this?
Who
You
did
mean
generate the
like the
seed?
randomizer? I mean, the seed is randomized, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
seed
but
is
I think this
randomized.
is what
It wasn't tailor made.
I think Cap generated this seed this week. I'm not entirely sure who generated it.
Hardly matters, does it?
Oh, it does. There's a no. If it's a Diggle seed, you know, Digglerath has some of the most notoriously hair pulling out seeds that have ever been generated in
Oh yeah.
tournaments or any other play.
I
If
think
you get
I've
a Diggle
seen some.
seed,
I think I've seen a couple of them.
if you get a Diggle seed, you know you've gotten a Diggle seed. Up with Dark Aegon key number 3.
Are they like the ones with grapple beam everywhere?
More of the ones where you're not going to find anything useful for about 2 hours, and then everything's going to drop at once, and you're going to go, oh, that's where that was. Oh, I didn't have power beams until
Oh, I see. I see.
until Dark Torvis Temple. Awesome, thanks. So, not a great thing to burn some time and come find, just having one Dark Aegon key here. But it doesn't hurt to come check it. Cap's going to be making his way back to go check the other Dark Beam door. GFMC ship is not technically in logic yet because we don't have space jump.
Jump Guardian has been defeated, so the item should be visible, but who knows?
It's visible, but you can't get on top of the ship without space jump.
Did no one find a way to do it? Okay, Cap got the boost ball. Wait, did...
Sank
Oh,
entrance.
well,
That's a very good point, Cygnus. We have Boost Ball, we have Spider Ball, we have Dark Beam. It could very easily be Sank entrance with Space Jump boots.
Oh yeah, it might be.
No.
Oh, actually, there was a seed I generated once that was actually it didn't let me get light suit because light suit ended up being in the map station in Sanctuary where you need the light suit to get up there.
Yep, so that means you didn't need the light suit for anything else at that point, so... We have had a couple of seeds where Dark Visor is inside of an ink cache, so it's like, oh, so nothing else as useful as inside of an ink cache or Dark Visor logs.
Right.
Perfect. So the other thing,
I guess that can be a way to gauge, just to predict. where things are not going to be.
So another thing though that could be in Sank entrance right now is light beam.
Yeah.
If light beams at Sank entrance,
I usually get light beam like really early in my seats.
I'm honestly hoping for light beam at Sank entrance just because I'm a terrible person and these are my friends and I want to see them suffer a little bit. But I would love to. Oh, this is one of the worst secret doors in the game. Oh, there you go, Captain. So, light beam would.
Why are you friends with people who play Metroid Prime competitively?
Oh, that's half the fun.
I'm joking, of course. I think it's fun too. Anyway, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
Sorry. So light beam being there could mean that we have space jump back in storage B. It could mean light beam, or it could mean space jump in. Oh goodness! Behind the lights door that Op was about to go pass. Pull up my map real quick because I can never remember that. Sand Canyon.
Missile expansion, right?
And Op is deciding just go ahead and reset and not even worry about it. That's honestly not a bad play here. If he's not going to grab that E-Tank, go ahead, just reset back to where you last saved and go forward from there. Saves a lot of time having to backtrack.
I have an idea actually about something that could be nice to add to the randomizer. Since the randomizer makes a new ISO file every time, it might be nice to add a little mod inside that color codes the keys, like in game.
Color codes the keys in game.
Yeah, so like if you see a key in the distance, you can like see if it's red, green, or blue, so you can see what key it is. Like
okay. I see what you mean.
Right now, every key that's not the Sky Temple, that's not a Sky Temple key, looks the same. Like they all look black on the outside with a red gem. It would be nice to have the Aegon keys be red, the Fulvus keys be green, and the Sanctuary keys be blue. I think that would help in those situations.
That would definitely help out with some of our newer runners where it's like, okay, I know I don't have to go get that one, but part of it I think on my end would be that might make it a little too easy, at least in my opinion, of that way some of these keys you have to go get. So if it was stuck in somewhere such as there in Mining Plaza or Mining Plaza there in Aegon.
Cap just tried to get like this jump with attack, and then gave up and used bombs instead.
Hey, either way it goes, he's still got the jump, so it's nicely done.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really bad at like at double jumping with bombs.
JD, we're on even settings this week, which means no final bosses, standard gates and elevators. Main missiles were required for missiles. Main PBs are not required. Double damage, unlimited beam ammo, unlimited missiles, and cannonball are in the pool, and final bosses are off. Op's going to go ahead and check out Sank Entrance, which I think is a really good play.
Like something that could be nice to do when like generating a seed for this would be to avoid any nothing items. You could just have a ton of cannonballs. Like you lose that one when you use a cannon, so like it's an item that can be consumed. So it would be nice to find that instead of nothing.
Yeah. So Cap's gonna grab that
At least
E-tank
it
and
has
then
some
head back
use.
out. Space jump, light beamer, supers. That's really what we're looking for right now.
Yeah. I can't believe they got like 3 translators before getting space jump boots.
Yeah, it's very rare to see 45 minutes in. I guess it wasn't any. Oh no, he's got to leave and then come back for the elevator to reset. That's my fault.
Usually space jump is very early in because so many of the jumps in this game require it. Oh yeah, that actually brings up another question about the seed. Are tricks in logic? Are there any tricks in logic?
Let me pull up the seed generation. There are 8 beginner tricks in logic, 16 disabled. Now, here's a moment of truth. We have light beam.
Do the included tricks
Bomb jumps.
Is like okay, so bomb jumping is included, so that actually widens the possibilities a bit for where space jump could be.
So, bomb jumps, combat, knowledge, movement, open gates from behind, screw attack at Z-axis, slope jump, and sandable terrain are set to beginner. Cap is absolutely in logic right now. Showing off that you can skip the boost ball pathing with just a couple bomb jumps.
Actually, I heard when I first read, like I said, Orbital Third Light Beam.
And good Samus 1.
When I first read the generator, the tricks, like, why would you need to screw attack horizontally?
So there are a couple of jumps. Oh, just an E-tank at Dark Samus 1. That is so many E-tanks. So there's a couple of jumps where if you don't have space jump, you're still able to get to a couple of places without having space jump if you have screw attack. So, for example, the room that Cap just came out of, the jump across to the other platform you can do with screw attack without having to have space jump. There's a couple of places where it is helpful to have where you can just go horizontal. Gamma, we have not seen hints yet. Matter of fact, we haven't even seen space jump boots yet.
But I haven't even seen a hint or anything, right?
Nope, no SDK hints just yet. Space jump is
oh great!
Wow, what a
now
place
we know what space jump is.
Ugh. And it's odd that even an hour in, we haven't just now seeing space jump, but we hadn't even seen an SDK yet either. You know, sand processing is an absolutely disgusting place for space jump. Bonk.
Oh, I just messed up a jump.
What is that up there?
I didn't get a good look at it. You mean in Cap's
I think it
gameplay?
was just a cheeseburger.
Might have. No, it was definitely orange, so either that or an expansion. It was glowing orange.
So right now the race is on. Cap needing light beam still. Ops still needing his space jump boots, but Ops heading to a very good spot to go find that.
Okay, so um,
Is
as
he
a
gonna come here? He's
Cap,
gonna check
Cap
this.
hasn't, Cap still hasn't like even approached sanctuary entrance. Meanwhile, Orb is now exploring Torvus.
Actually, yeah. There's quite a bit he can still do here even without space jump, but I'm afraid that it is going to lead him in a bit of a red herring direction, finding light beam, and then having access to Torvus already. Is that another E-tank? No, just a missile expansion.
It's a missile expansion.
Eh,
I mean,
he is not pleased to see that.
You can at least see that like, it's glowing orange, right? I mean, E-tanks are like blue and there's a bit of purple in there, I think.
Yeah, it's just hard for me to see it on the restream.
Yeah, it's a bit low quality.
He checked Underground Tunnel earlier. It was Dark Aegon Key 3, and letting us know that Hydro Dynamo has gravity boost. Oh,
Actually,
Cap, don't shoot those.
check. Let me check. Like, actually, you said you're friends with them, so can you confirm that like their pronouns are he for both of them?
I believe so. From
You
memory.
believe so? Great. From memory.
Uh,
Oh well.
yes, I know the caps are, but I'm not 100% sure on op.
Up gambling on vanilla light beam.
He's gonna be very disappointed here in a second.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, op with light beam is gonna go check out storage B. Where's that storage D? Storage C is super door. Storage D is dark beam. Yeah, it's storage B. Or no, that's storage A. I'm sorry. I always get those confused. Storage B is the dark beam door. Storage C is super. Storage D is where you get dark beam, and storage A is behind the light door.
never I've never memorized the names of the rooms, especially storage rooms. A visor can be found in Sanctuary Fortress.
Thank
Great.
game. It's Amber. We've already found it.
How weird and unusual. I never find any visors in Sanctuary Fortress. Only every single time. Both of them.
Okay, that's not a bad play from Cab. Go check this out real quick.
What did Cap get?
He saw... the restream, I can't tell. He saw something in the center. He didn't care about it. He's leaving.
Okay.
Just a
misunderstanding.
Okay. Thank you, Cygnus. If I'm mispronouncing that, I apologize. Okay. This may be the point where Captain's going, okay, what all haven't I checked yet? And this may be the point where he goes, oh, sank entrance. That could absolutely be something.
It's like oh shit moments in every single run where you realize that you didn't look somewhere and it turns out the one item you needed was there all along and you could have gone there like 3 hours ago.
Right.
I still remember, like, my first ever Prime Randomizer seed. I forgot to check the little tunnel at the beginning, like in Prime 1. And I was going crazy because I couldn't find the gravity. And turns out gravity was in there all along. I could have gotten it as my first item.
Oh no.
I hated myself so much in that moment.
Just about to, oh, well, never mind, just kidding. I was gonna say, just about to fight Dark Samus, but it's already done. And gonna go find his E-Tank as a reward. But he's right where he needs to be to, hopefully, go find his, space jump boots here, sand processing.
I remember like one time I was in a call with a few people and they were in this room here in the generator room. And they couldn't get up there. They couldn't get up on the spider ball track to get the item that Hawk is about to get right now. And they started like all talking about it, giving them advice. Wait, did you reload the room? Is this some bug because you just defeated Dark Samus 1? Is this some kind of problem with the randomizer? And then after a few minutes, I came forward and it said, "Wait, do you have Spider Ball?"
Yeah, that's a big one. I've done that before. It's like, I know that I've reset the room. I know I've checked this. I know I've checked this. Why is this not... Oh, right. The required item that I don't have to get on Spider Tracks is the one that I need to get on Spider Tracks. So, Cap finding his light beam here in just a second. Op grabbing his screw attack here in just... There is a space jump here in just a second. I'm sorry. So we're still right back to neck and neck at an hour in.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
Op
it's-
is not gonna be pleased. Nope, he is the lack of pleased right now.
just look at that huge hole they digged. They dug into the wall.
Oh, our
The
runner command is not
main, I
working
think the
today.
main, I think the main difference between open camp right now is that they kind of swapped items, like getting the items they got. Like Cap got space jump first and then light beam, while Orb got light beam first and then space jump. By the way, you haven't checked it yet on
Yes,
Orb's
thank you.
tracker.
I apologize. Thank you.
Okay, Cap just saw light beam. Oh, he's trying to get up there, and he failed. Unfortunate. There's still people shooting at him.
Yeah, Cap's not overly happy either.
And he's not checking the hint over there.
They don't have Cobalt yet.
Oh, right.
That's the one they don't have.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wow, how come they're not completing the game yet?
I know. Cap with
It's
his
so
light beam.
stupid. The entrance, like it's right there in Temple Grounds. Like, why are you not going there?
Unfortunately, there's these things that we have to have called keys, and we don't have all of them yet. We're getting there.
Keys?
Slowly.
What's a key? Just go there. Like, ever heard of lockpicks?
So, real quick, I've now got those typed out where we can get them posted since the runner command's not working in chat. But while we're here at the hour mark, make sure to go follow our runners, Op82 and Captain MD13, putting on a fantastic show for this afternoon. And go make sure to follow our my co-commentator, Sean Sigma, as well. And it's odd to see people do this without a suit, but with the amount of E-tanks that they have, doing this is not a problem whatsoever.
Welcome SpeedGaming 6 with a raid of 8.
Wonderful to have you. Welcome to the Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Rando Weekly Race. As I spill my water bottle over the floor.
Wait, you did?
Oh, absolutely. This is why I can't have nice things.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have like a mop or something?
I have a dog. They'll take care of it. It'll be okay. Back to the action. Cap now with Lightbeam gonna go head toward Torvis entrance, while Op's gonna check out Dark Labs. I like that too, JG. Captain just makes a lot of plays that, while they may not come in handy right now, they will absolutely come in handy in the future.
Yeah, look, there are many things you can do in this game that will come in handy later. Oh, the
Dark Torvis
Orc
key.
just got a Dark Torvis key too.
And I would almost guarantee that Captain got that whenever he went through, but I may have missed it whenever he got it since he did this check.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he didn't get it because he didn't have Light Beam at the time. He couldn't get out of that room if he didn't.
Yeah, right, so...
Captain electing to skip the super missile door by using Dark World and go through the back way.
Genius play or just bad decision? It's up to you to decide.
Oh, I still think no matter who it goes, I think it's a great decision because this unlocks a lot of ways to get back to this area quicker from pretty much anywhere. Go ahead and get it out of the way and get it done. Progressive suit, one room away from sacrificial chamber. So we're looking at... Yeah, under transit.
Speaking of sacrificial chamber, I wonder what a grapple guardian is going to have.
Yeah, awe and sacrificial chamber would have been a gigantic pain.
Yeah,
some kind of a key here as well.
Fights can be kind of skipped entirely if you just have Sonic Boom, but yeah.
So let's see if Captain waits till he has gravity, or is he going to go for air underwater here?
Who knows?
Air underwater. He's absolutely going for air underwater.
Yeah, yeah, he's going for water. I've never seen it done, actually.
Oh, this is such a cool trick. There it is. He's got it.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, but his camera was out of the water whenever he went through.
It's just a theme in this run of getting things and then not getting, like ungetting them.
This is a difficult trick to perfect. There we go. And there he is. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So air underwater, for those that are tuning in that don't know, allows you to...
Is now getting Skyrim Ball Key too. Okay. Yeah, so air underwater basically allows you to have the effects of gravity without having gravity boost underwater. Without, of course, the third jump, but you do get to keep your screw attack. It disappears when you change rooms.
And Chica has a missile
Didn't know
expansion.
that.
Chica is dead. Oh, 2 Sky Temple
That's
keys
Sky
right in
Temple
a
key.
row.
Wow. Imagine if these both had hints that were like, it's one room away from a Sky Temple key.
Oh, those hints are... A Sky Temple key is one room away from a Sky Temple key. That would be miserable.
Sky Temple key 3, answer it. 5 is one room away from Sky Temple key 2.
And a nice screw attack up there to skip a lot. And Sunburst, okay.
Great, the best attack in the entire game. Good. The definitely not useless attack. That's very useful.
Jumping to the bottom path of Torvis, while Captain's up here at the top path. Without super missiles, there's not a lot of great ways to deal with this other than go all the way around. Hey, there's a grapple beam. That's super helpful, except for it's really not.
Okay. I mean, yeah, once you've got screw attack, grapple is kind of obsolete, isn't it? There are a couple of points in the game where you can actually gain some height with grapple.
There's a couple of places where I'd honestly rather use grapple than screw attack, but it's very, very, very limited.
Sometimes if you jump and look around just right, you can gain height with grapple, like by grappling grapple points that are high up, and you're supposed to use them from higher up, but you can actually use them from the bottom. It's a bit quicker. You can reach certain points a bit earlier.
So there's another red key. I'm going to say Aegon, personally. I'm just going to put that out there as a guess. We'll see.
I see why color-coded keys would be nice to have.
See, that's part of the fun, is the mystery. Is it Aegon? Is it Torvis? Is it useless?
Like, you know, if it was blue, you could say, yeah, I don't need it. I don't need it, really, but you know.
Pilot? Are you okay, buddy?
What happened?
Space Pirate on Cap's side just kind of went forward, decided not to crash headfirst into a wall, and then go back.
Oh.
He's just having a bad day. And it is Aegon.
Aegon.
I cheated a little bit. It said that all 3 of the Aegon keys were in Torvis Bog, so...
Yeah.
I'd like to say that my powers of deduction are that good. And there's our other Aegon key.
And the other Aegon key is right there. Right.
And super missiles. So unless we have one of the
they can, so now they can open every door, right? Every kind of door. Not missing anything, right?
Almost every kind of door. We still can't open Echo Locked.
Oh right. Well,
So,
I meant like normal doors, like
yes.
you know,
Red, blue,
coded ones.
Yes, all of the fun doors we can open.
Fun doors.
And
Are you implying Echo Locks aren't fun?
Not particularly. We're gonna hope for not an Inghive key here. Oh, Dark Dwarf's key, okay.
It's so rare to actually find a Dark Torvus key in Torvus. Like, usually you find them like, literally anywhere else.
And Captain's heading back now. I'm assuming to go check hints.
Where did Orb get their first Dorvis key?
First Dorvis key is in Vanilla Light Beam room.
Oh, right.
And Cap unfortunately couldn't get it because he did not have Light Beam at the time and would be soft locked there.
Right. Who knows if he's even going to go and check?
Well, Chick is dead, so it really doesn't matter. He knows Chick is dead. He got the hint for Chica just as a missile expansion, so no point in even getting them.
Okay.
The only hit we have not seen yet is a Morbus.
Oh, yeah. Orp is about to go to Boost Guardian.
And this can either be a very, very quick fight or a very, very painful fight.
I think they do have power bombs. They should be able to make quick work of it.
And Captain heading off right now to go... Oh, getting bullied by the vines there.
Should be able to.
And that takes care of Boost Guardian.
Yeah, they one-shot it. I mean, technically it was 2 hits, but it was 1 bomb.
Alright, handy dandy notebooks, folks. We've got Poison Bog, Accursed Lake. Oh, light suit required.
Alright, does this seed have progressive suit?
It does.
Great, so we need to find
a very minimum dark visor. A very minimum dark visor. Oh, reliquary. Never mind. Definitely light suit required.
And everything's required. Great.
Battleground. Okay. Temple access. Under temple. Oh my goodness.
Delicious. Delicious locations.
I don't know, this is gonna be
It's currently like
if
fighting against Orp is currently like trying really hard to
there's our dark visor.
Oh, there we go, dark visor. Right, so it's some dark Torvus.
Well, folks, this scene just got a lot longer and a lot more painful.
Yeah. Yes, this is a very fun seed.
But no Umos 2. So, at the very minimum, Quad is completely dead. And Chick is definitely completely dead. And unless we have a suit or Echo Visor on Morbus...
Orb just got Dark Burst.
It can be useful because it can activate bomb slots. But it's not the most useful thing you could ever find.
Do you think they're going to have to fight the Alpha Borg?
Let's see. We know where Dark Visor is, so we're still looking for a suit.
I forgot what it's called. Like, are they called Borgs? Those things?
Alpha Blog.
There's little shots.
BLOGG. You're very, very close.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Trust me. There for a while, we Op's about to go through. I believe the room where, where that is a dark Florbus, or as I called it during tournament play, Mr. Flippy Guy. So
that's a really good name.
So don't worry.
I call it.
Yours was at least close.
I call it platform where you can't look left and right while you cross it for some reason.
Oh.
It's the name I like to give it personally.
So
Okay, I've got grapple.
and Captain's about to go grab his gravity boost.
Isn't it weird, like how the gravity boost item isn't visible in the light suit, despite definitely being there?
Right, it's only visible on dark suit.
Yeah, but I can understand Varia. Like you're not supposed to have it with Varia, but light suit.
I'm trying to think, at the point of you getting light suit, is there really even anything that you would have to go back into the water for?
Yeah, when Cap was looking at hints, we did see a couple of things that required light suit.
Umos is just a power bomb. And that's going to be all 3 Dark Aegon keys for Op. He's right
the
here.
only required temple, right?
Possibly required.
Might be required, yeah. Might be required. Oh, and Op got a super missile. Right. Finally.
You know he's got to be kicking himself for that super missile location, not checking it sooner. And Cap showed off a really, really cool trick there, where Screw Attack opens up these crystal doors, so you can actually get that one from the back. There's a suit.
With it.
Here we are.
Oh,
so this is about.
Right. I've just got dark suit. Now who knows where light suit is?
With Op having all 3 keys and being right here. I don't think he's going to go back for a Morbus yet, which I cannot say I blame him in the slightest.
I mean, like why would you want to go from Torvist all the way to Dark Aegon Temple just to fight one boss that might not even have something you need? Like it's a huge gamble.
It absolutely is. At the same time, right there from almost right there where you'd go to Laura Torvis would be a very quick path right back to Aegon Temple through what was the secret door. It's not as out of the way, but
you waste a lot of time going there.
Yeah. And Captain, go ahead.
I can't get over like how ugly the dark suit is.
Oh, I love that suit though.
I don't know. I think like the shoulder pads in particular. I think they're just silly. I think they just look silly. Like it looks like something you'd make in Gmod. Like But by putting a bunch of things together, you know.
Well, that's kind of the point. This was the Luminoth going, okay, we've got to have something to fight against this. We don't know what this is. Let's just slap a bunch of stuff on a suit, and we're gonna see if we can figure out a way to at least reduce the damage slightly. And then the Light 2 was like, all right, we got this. This is years of masterful engineering and planning.
I was about to make a joke about like the colors of the suit, but I don't think it's appropriate.
Captain saying, yeah, I don't need those missiles that much to do these extra 2 screw attack jumps.
Okay, so Orb could go to the Aegon Temple. They might be going there. Not sure. They're checking the hints. A progressive
Probably going to check
one
it.
room away from Dark Turbo. So I think it's the one I've got.
Yeah, that's one of those under transit 1. And JD, I'm surprised he didn't either, with there being grab super missile and then go back and check that, since there is an item there, a hint there, activates that elevator down where you can get quicker access.
Yeah, that would have been very useful. That lift in particular is just so annoying when it's locked.
Oh, and Captain with the one shot of the absolute most annoying secret door in the game.
Oh, it is.
Oh, that has always at the very minimum been the bane of my existence, where one will always miss. It doesn't matter. One will always miss for no reason.
I didn't get a good look at it, but I looked at what was in that gate there, and they don't seem to want it.
There's some more light ammo there.
Or actually, wait, was it an echo lock? Because if it was an echo lock, that doesn't necessarily mean you didn't want it. Oh, yeah, I did get a good look. Period. It might be the most useful item in the entire run. Actually, when it comes to upgrades, they've got nearly everything. Like, they're only missing a few things. Like, they're missing light suit. Captain is missing dark visor
and echo.
And echo, yeah. Oh yeah, and that wasn't an echo lock. That was a dark visor lock. Yeah,
that is a dark visor lock. That's right.
It's a seeker dark visor combo lock. Now, Orc is checking the hints for every sky symbol key. Poisoned bog. They're noting them down.
That cursed lake. I'm sure. Don't worry, he's going to love the next one even more.
Yeah, Orf is clearly writing them down somewhere, so
Hive entrance. That was the one I missed.
Hive entrance.
And then we have reliquary.
Oh, joy! In reliquary.
Yeah, reliquary is reliquired today.
Battleground. Plexus Sanctuary Fortress. That's the item where you need Annihilator, right? And you need the Echo visor.
I believe so. Let me pull up my map.
Dark Corvus.
That's the one the Cap's got. And yes, temple access is.
And they're killing themselves. Great, Orb's killing himself.
He's got everything written down. There were no useful items. So, might as well go ahead and kill yourself, go back to the save room, and not have to worry about the reset time.
Time to watch the ball blow up.
Bye, ball. And Captain right now is on his way to go grab his...
Trust me, Umos. Killing myself is essential to saving your entire planet and species. Don't you worry.
Captain, not even gonna check Mr. Flippy's item. He's got a present for you. You're not even gonna... That's rude.
I already know. Is this... Okay, Captain got Dark Riser. Right.
So right now, we have one extra Aegon key for Op, and some useless Torvis keys, and Captain is ahead with his Dark Suit, Gravity Boost, and an extra Sizeable key. And the high five.
Well. How the turntables.
Actually... I'm gonna switch over to Cap's audio for a little bit, since I think technically he would be in the lead right now.
I think he's in the lead, like, overall.
Overall, he has a suit and one extra STK, so I'm gonna go with that he's in the lead.
Yeah.
But it's really subjective right now as to who's actually in the lead. It all kind of comes down to the routing.
It's not really absolute. But in terms of, like, useful items, I'd say Captain is in the lead. It's just that, like, Captain and Orb are both exploring different places at different times. Okay, so Orb got an ink hive key.
With the most useless keys in the game.
Yeah.
Because there's about 15 different ways you can get around that gate, especially with Annihilator. As soon as you have Annihilator, you no longer need ink hive keys.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm over-exaggerating slightly, but not by much.
Can you go like out of bounds to get in there?
You can go out of bounds and skip the room entirely, and skip the fight entirely.
Oh, great!
You can jump over the gate. You can bomb jump over the gate. You can go around the backside with Annihilator Beam. I mean, there's a whole list of ways to just completely ignore that.
Yeah, something I've noticed in these games is like the last beam you get is always a bit wasted as an opportunity, like for doors. Like they always have a tiny amount of doors that require them. Like I think I can count on two hands like the amount of red doors in Prime 1 and the amount of Annihilator doors in Prime 2. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you're absolutely right. That's very close to it. Oh, really cool trick here from Captain. Maybe. No.
Maybe.
You can jump up on top of the vents there, the angry ing vents.
The angry ing vents?
The spew the poison gas. I can't remember what they're actually called.
Oh, those. Okay. Well, I've just got another Sky Temple key.
Think barnacles. That's a good one. I like that.
Think barnacle. Yeah, pretty much. They do look like a lot like barnacles when now that you mention it.
And actually, with Battlegrounds being there, it does make more sense for Op to wait to even see what's on a Morbus until he goes back to Battleground and gets that key. Now's as good a time as any to remind you guys to make sure you go follow our runners, Op82 and Captain MD13, for just sitting here and putting on a fantastic show for us this afternoon with a seed that has turned into something truly special, I guess is a good way to do it. Special's a nice way to say it.
It's interesting. It's interesting. It's pretty interesting that until we actually see what Morbus is guarding, this might be a seed where none of the temples are needed. Orp is trying to get air underwater.
There's our Echo.
Got it. So they. Orp, can you go get the boost, please? Can you go get gravity boost? Pretty please. Yeah, just go over there.
Nicely done.
Alright, and Orp got gravity boost.
Yeah, there's...
Meanwhile, Captain is deep into Sanctuary.
So yeah, no, for SDKs, there's nothing that's Echo required. So unless we find something, like if a suit is Echo required, then there's really no reason to pick it up, but we at least know where it is. It's a fairly easy place to get.
I like this puzzle.
Temple Access is an SDK, but you can actually get that without Echo.
I can? You can like jump up in there?
You can. And we're gonna see it more than likely from Captain. And it's a really cool trick. Oh, Captain, both these runners absolutely know how to do that trick.
Well, I think we'll see it then.
As a matter of fact, we'll probably see that here fairly shortly. And by that, I mean probably here in the next 15 to 20 seconds.
I think Cap is about to attempt that. Oh!
Yep. Here we are.
Did Captain just instantly kill that quad?
He murdered that quad in the face. And there it is.
Great, that's a good trick. Looks really good. Alright. Fifth Sky Temple key acquired. Meanwhile, Orp is doing the Powerbomb Guardian fight.
Yep, that'll get him his third.
Captain did, like, how much time ago was that?
It's been a while ago.
Yeah.
Probably about 10 minutes.
Like, yeah, 10 minutes.
Oop.
Oh, Captain slipped.
Those floors are slippery. The Luminoth have been slacking. They've got just a different cleaning crew coming in on like Tuesdays, and the waxes are using rent. It's been a whole ordeal.
Yeah, they've definitely been waxing the floors here. What do you think they use for wax?
Whatever those resbits put out, I guess. Just they seem slippery enough whenever you're trying to shoot missiles at them.
I mean, they're like insect people, so they might actually use something a bit gross. Actually, that reminds me. Do the Luminoth even like have contact with Galactic Federation or something?
So
ever contact the outside universe?
Let me grab my. I've actually got my manual for Metroid Prime 2 handy. Let me pop this bad boy open.
Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah, Bob just did the thing I said, where you can gain height with the grapple beak.
The Luminoth by lore are nomads, so they really don't have any real wants or need, I suppose, to deal with the Galactic Federation. And then the Federation was Galactic Federation, not to be confused with the Federation of Star Trek lore. Chased a space pirate vessel onto the surface and engaged them, and then got attacked by the Ing, and then they sent out a distress signal, and the Galactic Federation's like, okay, Samus, we got some bad stuff going on. Why don't you go to this random planet and handle it? They're like, okay. And Captain does have his light suit now while I was reading a book.
Okay.
So.
Oh, yeah. Captain got his light suit. Yeah, someone in chat actually said, go mode.
We are 100% in go mode now. Put my manual back in my case and put it back on my shelf.
I find it weird how like everyone in the Galactic Federation, at least like as far as seen in Metroid Prime 2, seems to be human. Could they seriously not toss in a few non-humans?
I think that's
among the dead bodies.
I mean, and strictly speaking, Samus isn't fully human anymore.
Yeah, sure, but you know what I mean, okay?
She was infused with Chozo DNA, so I mean,
but
that's.
Is Samus even part of the Galactic Federation? I mean, she's a bounty hunter.
Right, but if you go back to, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, Other M, she actually was taking orders, and her commanding officer was Adam Malkovich. So.
Yeah, but like you said, Other M.
I know. But that lore was...
Is it canon? Is it
canon?
Yeah,
it was, because if you remember in Fusion, she's talking about her CO, Adam, who we then finally met in Other M.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, Other M is canon. We don't speak of those times, but Other M is canon.
Why would they make a 3D Metroid game that's not in first person? Like, they did it with Metroid Prime. They made 3 games that clearly worked very well. Why would you change that?
It's okay. October 8th, we get back to our 2D roots with Metroid Dread. Just gonna go ahead and put it out here right now to bash or. Oh, that's. Oh.
Also, like. Speaking of Dread, actually, I did notice, like in the teaser when I first saw it, that they are bringing stuff from Fusion, like movement from Fusion.
Yes.
Like climbing into tunnels, which is great. Like, that was one of my favorite things that I saw in Fusion.
And then Kazuto actually here very recently came out with the Metroid Fusion Randomizer. If you guys are Fusion fans and haven't tried it yet, you should absolutely look that up because it's incredible.
Oh yeah, Fusion does have a randomizer.
And that's been here in the last couple of weeks, and it's awesome. But I'm just gonna go put this out here now to Dark Zero and Met Kazuto and Bash and everybody else.
I've never tried it or anything, but like Fusion is pretty linear. Like, does the randomizer make it less linear?
Oh, 100%.
A lot less linear.
But
yeah, I mean, Prime 2 is also pretty linear, but yeah, the randomizer definitely makes you go all over the place.
Just putting it out to all the members of our development community of these amazing randomizers that we've been playing forever. So we know that comes out in October, so like November-ish, I'm hoping for a rando on Dread, somewhere in there. I mean, I'll give you till December, but...
I agree. Seems like something people are definitely going to be doing a lot. People are going to be trying to randomize it.
Clock's ticking, guys.
Actually, you know, I hope, like, I don't think, like, obviously it's Nintendo, they're not going to do it, but it would be very nice if Dread had a randomizer mode built in.
Oh, that would be incredible. As the New Game Plus, we were talking about that whenever it was announced as a please, Nintendo.
Yeah, like I said, it's Nintendo, so it's not going to happen, but...
So I guess the event flags are just...
I think like every time a Metroidvania is made, the developers should hear about 150,000 people say, hey, put a randomizer mode in it, please, just do it. You have no idea how much that helps with longevity.
Oh, Dread's absolutely going to have some tech skips. Even if we have to go back to like version 1.0 to run rando with it.
How long has it been in development? How long has Dread been in development?
Dread was teased in, what, Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, I think?
There was like something about Project Dread on a terminal somewhere.
So it's pure development. It's only been in development since Samus Returns for the 3DS, and they came. It was like, okay, this is the team we want to do this actual project, but it's been in the thought process now for years upon years. Just now that we're completely off topic, going through, still looking for his SDKs and anything else that he may need.
But by the way, Orp got a dark suit in the meantime.
Right, as we've been completely off topic.
As we've been talking about different games. We are very good commentators.
We're doing all right. We're playing to the audience, here
It's especially good that we're taking everything off topic because there are no trackers in here. Like you're doubling as a tracker, so that none of us are looking at, it's pretty bad. But you know,
we're doing our best. This is one of those VODs we'll be able to just look back at and laugh, and then go. Everyone else in the community is going, guys, really? We've been over this. Focus.
And next time I try to... Yeah, actually, are there any off-screen runners today? Like, how many runners do we actually have tonight?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 runners today on this one.
Okay. Who are they?
Let's see. We've got
We
Gollum.
obviously have Open Captain.
We got Gollop's running today. Azure, Crash Boom Bang, Baja Blood, Sodium Chloride Logic, and Mighty User 37 are all running today too.
How are they doing?
Oh well, I've really been watching the one that we're supposed to watch and been paying attention to, so I have no earthly idea.
If anyone in chat feels like taking a look.
I can tell you that no one has finished the siege yet.
And it's not like I was expecting it.
Okay, here's a really cool trick that Op's going to show off, and that skips the entire horrible puzzle.
Oh, that's great. I love it. I love skipping terrible things.
That's about a on a normal run. That's about a 3 minutes, somewhere in there. If you get lucky, you can be up to about 4 or 5 minute time save from going all the way through that puzzle.
Oh, but by the way, I remember one time actually it was the last time I played Randomizer here. I tried to do the puzzle, but I didn't have boost ball, and there were 2 quads just constantly interrupting me and hurting me.
Oh, they will absolutely
from
beat
the
you to
other
death through a
side
wall.
of the wall.
Yeah, no, they will beat you to death through a wall. There's Cobalt.
What's got Cobalt? Oh,
And
what just got that Cobalt?
while we were talking, I'm afraid that we may have. I know we missed at least Sky Double Key 8. We may have missed 9 for Cap.
Yeah, actually, Cap might have gotten everything already. Because I see he's backtracking.
Yep, I
He's
think he has all
going
9
back to the
SDKs.
He might actually be. We're so bad at our one job.
Yeah, the one job that we have of talking about what's happening on the screen.
And we're talking about what's... Actually, for the past 2 minutes, we've been talking about what's been happening off-screen, like specifically about off-screen runners. Runners who are not on the screen.
It's alright. Captain and Op will forgive us, I promise.
What do you promise? Why are you so sure? Anyway, Captain is in Tourbus, so he might actually not have gotten the 9th key.
Oh, he hasn't gone back to the prison blog yet. Right.
Someone in chat just pointed out that they can actually make out what we're saying, so that puts us miles ahead.
And we're at least trying to keep it interesting and not just, okay, he's made a jump.
The very first time I commentated a race, it was my first time, and like it was the last time I did it. It was my only time up until today, and it was a complete embarrassment because I was completely alone. I was so boring. I wasn't even reading the chat.
Commentating alone is one of the toughest things to do, but no, you're doing an absolutely phenomenal job today.
I hope like they don't ever upload it on YouTube or something.
No, don't worry, you're doing a great job. And there's our 9th Sky Temple key. Now it's just a race back to the light beam.
So
and
Camp is about to finish the seed, it seems. And I'm not sure if he got cobalt or not, because we weren't
Did
looking,
not,
but
but he really doesn't need it.
it's incredible that anyone can actually make out what I'm saying, because I'm using my phone as a microphone.
Oh wow, really? It sounds great.
Yeah, I'm using my phone. Well, so if it's that good, I might I might just advertise it. It's an Asus Zenfone 4.
Oh, I want one of those, but they don't have them for Verizon, unfortunately.
Yeah. I remember, like, I saw someone with a Zenfone. I don't remember if it was 2 or 3, and thought, yeah, this phone looks really good. It looks really robust, and it is. It's good. Not bad at all.
Captain going through his last portal, heading
The only
to.
downside here is I couldn't route it.
So Morbus was in fact more bait, so luckily for Off, he did not go check it. And of course, time will stop once he enters that light beam.
Yeah, so less than 2 hours.
Yeah, the sub 2 hour seed
That's
for
not bad. That's not bad.
for the SDKs that we had. Ooh.
We had assumed the worst.
Nice, getting it first try. That's another one that can absolutely be a nightmare to get through. All right, drop off the keys. Wait for it to drop, and that's gonna be time.
Right, so Captain has finished the seed.
And
If he wants, he can join us here, right?
yeah, he should be hopefully joining us here shortly. But yeah, time of 1:57:25. GG's in chat for Captain MD. Well done.
GG's app. Wait, multiplayer items were turned on, right?
Yes, multiplayer items are on.
They didn't find even, like, they never found any of them, right?
Nope, didn't even find Cannonball this trip.
Oh, hello, Captain.
Oh.
And welcome.
OMG, what?
What was that seed, right?
There was literally no possible way you could have routed this particularly well.
No, that's what we were saying. Is just as you got to the keys, it's like, and this has added a good additional 45 minutes to this seed.
Wait, so I was the first to the keys?
You were first to keys by a good chunk, probably about 15 minutes.
Of the ones we were looking at, so like you and Orp, you were the first to get there.
Wow. All right, let me pull up the restream real quick.
Oh, don't do that. We've been talking about everything except for paying attention to what we're doing. And a Morbus with a missile expansion and a Cobalt hint, so Morbus would have been bait.
Oh my.
No bosses required this week whatsoever.
Okay, so,
yeah, so
I'm actually worried about Orp here, because we haven't been keeping track of his Sky Temple keys. Like, it's still stuck at 2, and we don't know if he actually has 2 or not.
Yeah, Cap, you're allowed to forgive me. I've been tracking this week as well, and been getting slightly distracted by talking back and forth about other things and tricks, and so I'm sorry if the tracking wasn't 100% because I know it wasn't. So
don't sweat it. I've been in your shoes a few times before. It's not an easy profession by any stretch of the imagination. So props to you for pulling it off.
poorly, but we're making it work.
Don't say that. We're just happy we have our volunteers to begin with. But yeah, so let me talk you through that, because I'm sure there were a couple of questions being thrown about, like, why did I decide to go to labs out of logic? Well, that was because I thought I had misinterpreted the logic in that you could get into labs without space jump, but only screw attack.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, because we had bombs in logic, so they were for a beginner trick. So I thought that was in logic the entire time.
No, it wasn't. What the game was expecting you to do was, as it turns out, was get bombs, get spider ball, get dark beam, get boost ball, go to sank entrance for light beam, and get to space jump that way.
Okay.
That's what the logic was expecting you to do. But the real big thing came when I was thinking about going to Torvis. Because what ended up happening was, I think I got a visor and sank hint. When did I start thinking about this? It was when I was doing sank entrance, and I thought, okay, I'm getting light beam right now. Actually, no, it wasn't after light beam. It was after... Oh, geez, I can't even remember now. It was at that... It was basically, I thought, all right, you know what? I have so many energy tanks, for one thing. Can we start with that, please?
I know. It's just, with the suits being where they were, you guys were, what, 6 or 7 E-tanks before you even really had any deep dives into Dark Aegon or Dark Torvis?
Yeah, I thought for a minute the game was expecting me to do suitless, like, Plane of Dark Worship or something.
I saw you do that. I'm going, this is not one we normally see from runners, but with the amount of energy that he has, it's absolutely a possibility to do this.
Well, yeah, the Path of Eyes, yeah.
If you do get so many E-tanks right away, like, it might be that the game is expecting you to do suitless.
Oh, I see Op just picked up his light suit.
Yep.
That's his go mode, right?
That's his go mode, because that was the last item he needed. He's already collected everything else.
Yeah, so the big thing was Torvis, because Light Beam put Sank into logic via Spider Side, and with Screw Attack you could make it all the way over to Aerial Training Site. So this didn't click with me right away until I was in the middle of making my way to Torvis, but I thought, okay, I'm just going to go to Torvis because I am banking on Torvis having super missiles right now because I've got no super missile hint right now. The only thing I knew was that there was a suit and a visor in Sank. And then it hit me, it was like, wait a minute, this actually isn't such a bad idea because what the game I think was expecting you to do was to take the ATS suit all the way back to the front of Torvis so you can get to Torvis logically from the front door to get super missiles.
But the way that you did it was just to go through the back door to Portal without even worrying about a suit at that point. And it's like, oh, well, I've got 9 E-tanks at this point. I really don't need a suit.
Yeah, and
I think it's incredible how like no one talks about this stuff in Metroid. Like, you get to like 1,000 health in Metroid and you don't even bat an eyelid.
Yeah, it was, because I was just letting Phazon canisters detonate in my face. It's like, I wasn't worried at that point.
I know, I was watching you shoot those.
I saw it. Like, yeah, I saw it. Like, you went through the portal in Dark Oasis, and in the meantime, you were blowing up every canister in there.
Yeah, so I figured I'd just add a little bit of comedy. Given the circumstances, because, you know, it's like, I'm not dying anytime soon, not with 9 plus energy tanks. Apparently Mighty Caesar found all of them.
Caesar just went ahead 100% of the E-tanks, alright.
Yeah, because there were a few E-tanks I didn't pick up, like Junction Site I didn't pick up, the one Op just passed in Culling Chamber I didn't pick up. But here was the big break. It was when I was doing Dark Torvis, so I got my key hints, I decided, alright, let's go get the suit in Under Transit 1 and the Under Temple key. All peachy. I don't have a power bomb to open up the vault side elevator, so I go to Transit Tunnel East hoping I can get an expansion, and then further on figure, alright, I'm here, I might as well grab the hint. That saved me, Because I was
Yes.
about to go full clear Sanctuary, hoping that that visor the game was pointing at was not Echo.
Oh, wow. That was extremely lucky then that you just did not have a power bomb.
This entire race was just a lot of gambling in when it really comes down to it. It's like even right now, like I'm still exploring different places where you never went to, and
Oh, no,
just finding
this is
stuff
this is
that
SDK.
isn't needed. So like as you can see, Orb got more keys than you, like more keys that aren't Sky Temple keys than you did. He got the Echo Visor. He also checked every single Echo lock so far he could get his hands on. So yeah, it's a bit like it's what you choose to check, really.
Yeah, for perspective, I was getting a little worried at about the 40-minute mark because that's when it hit me, oh no, Light Beam is in Sank Entrance, I've got all the ball upgrades, and it didn't help that I was struggling with Task Jump for a solid 5 minutes or so to get Screw Attack.
Yeah, that was... the problem is you got it like 3 times. I'm going...
Yeah.
That's the worst, is you get up there and your muscle memory is, okay, I didn't get it back up, and you just back up and you fall off, and it's... I had it. What did I do?
It's horrible when you automatically just fail it on purpose.
Yeah, my normal counter to that is to press R to stop in place, but I pressed R too late the 3rd time. But then I saw the Amber Translator and Transport A access. Was like, okay, I could have gotten that if I had Screw Attack, maybe. Because I'm not sure if NSJ Screw Attack works on that rubble.
I'm not about NSJ. I'm not honestly sure. I'd have to go into practice mode and try that. I'm not 100%. I don't know if you can get enough elevation to get there.
It's not the elevation, it's the fact that the Screw Attack damages that rubble.
Right, I just didn't know if you could even get the Screw Attack off in that room without Space Jump.
I think it's doable, but yeah, I don't know if the damage aura does enough, but experiment for another day for sure.
Oh yeah, no, we can jump into practice mod and find out.
But yeah, no, my movement for the first 40 minutes especially was definitely a lot rustier than I would have liked, especially that task jump, and I was kind of fumbling through Aegon a little bit. But yeah, the big question mark was just what do I do after Mining Station B, because there's virtually nothing left. The Hive Chambers had nothing.
Right.
And that's when I saw on my tracker I had all the ball upgrades and Emerald Translator, and it was like, oh, wait.
I do have somewhere to go, and I don't like it.
Yeah. I was, like, Light Beam locks out a surprisingly large amount of the game.
It's funny, because Op was getting Light Beam.
Doors, light and dark doors are pretty prevalent, mainly because you get both beams in the first area of the game, unlike you do in Prime 1. Like in Prime 1 you get the beams in very different places.
Yeah, I think in Prime 1 all 3 beams are in different areas of the world.
Yep.
I think so too. Like,
because yeah, Plasma's in Magmor, Ice is in Chozo, and Wave is in Phendrana.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And like the first you get is Wave, which is in Phendrana, which is the 3rd area you visit in the game, which is definitely later than getting both prevalent beams in Aegon.
Right. But I could not describe to you the mix of emotions I was feeling when I read my Sky Temple key hints.
We knew. We saw you read them, and we saw the stop, and just the...
Well, that was to write them down. That was just to write them down.
The reliquary stop was longer than the others. Just that's a thing. That's a thing that's required. All right.
Yeah, because it was a case of, okay, these keys suck, question mark, but I know where both of my suits and a visor are, so maybe I'm in go mode?
Oh, did
So-
Baha finish the seed? Because like I see him in chat here on Twitch.
Gallop in second at 2 hours and 36 seconds. Baja at
Okay.
2 hours 9 minutes 5 seconds. So GG's to them.
Oh wow, so Gollop was right behind me.
Yep, Gallop was
Yeah,
about 3 minutes
apparently.
behind you.
Yeah, but about 3 minutes.
Wowza.
GG Cap, great time for a seed like this, says Baha.
Thank you, Basha. Good. GG to you as well. But yeah, once I got the key hints and it hit me that even if Dark Visor was in Sanctuary, there was still no good way to route the keys, because even if Dark Visor was in Sank, I would still have to go all the way back to Poison Bog. And then I had the issue of those last couple of keys where, okay, I couldn't get to Vault Side easily after picking up Light Suit and still having to do Hive Entrance. So, oh no, even earlier than that, actually. I was go-moding through Torvis thinking, okay, let's go to Sank through Torvis after picking up Dark Visor and get the Light Suit and Sank keys. And then I had a brain fart in muscle memory, actually, and I went down the Aegon elevator, to which I realized, wait a minute, I need a key in Battleground anyway. I might as well go do it.
Cygnus in chat asking who rolled today's seed. I thought it was you, Cap, but I wasn't sure.
It was. I made this.
I think they've been wandering since, like, literally a couple of hours ago.
Yeah, I made this. This is a typical day at the office for my seed. My seeds are 50-50. They're either great or they're this.
it's either this or it's a Diggle seed.
Wait, are you saying this isn't great?
I'm saying this is one of the craziest seeds I've rolled in quite some time, actually.
Okay, so they're either great, which is to say this kind of seed, or boring, which is to say a quick seed.
Oh no, I mean jet versus long and winding road.
Yeah, no, there's been a couple of exceedingly jet seeds here lately.
Usually they're evens. Although last week was a little fast.
Yeah, I need to go play last week, so I haven't had a chance to play it yet.
But yeah, this was a this was a event. I just can't get over the routing for the seed, because yeah, you literally had to you could either get Light Suit or Dark Visor in any order, but after that you had to go back and forth for the keys.
Yeah, no, there was no good routing of this. It was all over the place.
And you remind me why we don't use automatic trackers in these races?
Oh, there's no rule against them.
It's just there's no good way to integrate from somebody's Dolphin or Nintendo on the tracker side for SpeedGaming, because you'd have to end up installing software onto each person's client machine and then try to get that working with their individual clients, and that's just...
I'm sorry, you were talking about SG's tracking system. I'm sorry. For the stream. I thought you meant like auto trackers for each for racing in general.
No, actually, I do mean automatic trackers for like each individual runner, but yeah, it would be pretty complicated.
Randovania has a auto tracker built into it.
Yeah, Randovania has an auto tracker.
Which
for Dolphin.
Shout out.
No, actually, it does work with Nintendo, doesn't it?
It does.
I think it recently became. I think that's one of the reasons Multi-World works well on console now.
So shout out to the entire team behind the Randovania project, because it is just in the last year.
They've been amazing.
You said it.
Randovania is such a good randomizer.
You said it.
In the last year, it's grown absolute leaps and bounds, and now we're getting...
One option that I think I didn't see on Randovania is an option that was in the Prime 1 randomizer from Bash Prime, like by Bash Prime. where you can set it so any unfilled spots in the item pool get replaced by a random item.
Oh yeah, because in this it gets replaced by energy transfer modules, which I was
Yeah,
careful to validate for.
or you can like
man.
individually fill up the pool with other items, but it would be nice to have an option to just say, yeah, any unfilled spots, fill them with this. Random item. Maybe you make a separate pool just for the unfilled spots. That would be nice.
That would certainly be very interesting for sure.
We've had seeds rolled where it was like, okay, so anything unused, they just made it anything unused, just put sonic booms in there. Why not?
Put some things in there. Why not?
Crash would be pleased.
It's a good move.
I think that's one that Crash made, as a matter of fact, if I remember.
Yeah.
Speaking of Crash, he's finished it up fourth within a time of 2 hours, 15 minutes, 19 seconds.
Actually, I'm going to type a comment real quick.
Heading back for the Ing Reliquary key. I always forget you can jump on that Ing and then on the Wasp Hive there. I always screw attack over to the middle platform and go from there.
Would have been nice to be able to space jump off of that hive in Mining Station A, but no space jump.
Right, I was talking with Sean about that, where that's a trick you can do, but not today.
Yeah, because space jump was behind bombs.
Right, and bombs were behind Amber, which was behind
Emerald,
I guess
by logic.
By logic, Emerald. But if you were able to get that task jump, in theory, you could have gotten Amber prior to that with screw attack.
Yeah, that is, of course, assuming screw attack does work on that rubble.
What was Amber again? It was like under the one underneath the save station in the temple.
Mm-hmm. Transporter access.
Yeah.
Yeah, that weighed on me for a little bit because I couldn't get it the first time. I was like, you know what? I better get this. I'm not going to go through Aegon again without hint intelligence this time because the Aegon hints, all things considered, the hints ended up really saving me today.
Yeah, the hints are really useful.
Yeah, so like I said,
So Orp is just going around right now. And going for the rest of the keys. Are we sure he's missing only 3? Like, do we know for sure? Because we got.
It could be 3, 2, 1, or none at this point. I'm going to be absolutely honest with you. I've been keeping up with it since we've been on one screen, but it could be anywhere from 6 to 9 that he has.
Well, given that Ops Go mode was light suit, he's got to go back for Poison Bog. So
he already did that.
Oh, he did. Never mind.
He did that earlier.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what keys might be left if he got Poison Bog and Hive Entrance.
If any,
because he got Under Temple.
That's the important.
He got Battlegrounds. He's got Reliquary. He got a Cursed Lake. He got Poison Bog. He got Temple Access. He got Hive Entrance.
Did he get Under Temple?
He did get Under Temple.
Okay. Well, we're gonna see.
I think he's got all 9. Just going off of where I'm at in brain mode, but yeah,
Actually,
He's
where
heading.
is
He's
he
heading
going?
to that
Like,
hole.
if he's going to the path for the for the credits, like
Yeah,
he
he's heading
probably
to
has
Sky
all of
Temple
them.
right now. He has them.
Yeah, so
We're just gonna hit that button real quick.
we apologize to Orb for paying so little attention to him.
And of course we apologize to our viewers as well for not paying as close of attention as we should have. That's completely on my fault. So
We apologize to everybody. We apologize to ourselves.
no, that's completely on me. So apologies to everyone for not paying
I
as
mean,
close of attention to tracking.
I also did like that. Like a couple of times, I was also telling you stuff you could have tracked, so it wasn't entirely your fault. I
That's
was
what
there
happens.
too.
That's what happens when a race is really good, though. Is sometimes you just you lose track of what's going on in the
That's
tracker
what
and go, oh
happens when a
right, I'm
race
supposed to
is
be hitting
really good.
buttons.
Sometimes you just stop paying attention to it because it's so good, right?
Well, you forget to hit
It's
buttons.
so interesting. It's so interesting. You stop paying attention to it. You just ignore it altogether.
Well, trust me, chat forgives you. Like I said, I've been in your shoes a few times. It's very tough to do.
Right. So Orp is out of missiles.
And Op should, in theory, now have missiles, so we're good.
Okay. Now he should have at least 5 of them.
He saw it.
Let's hope he doesn't accidentally fire one.
Well, that's actually what happened to me when I was about to cross the finish line too. It's like, oh, why did the missile actually fire before the seeker charge?
And let's hope the door does the thing. All right, we're good.
Yeah, there was a very good chance for seeker missiles to troll right at the end, and that would have been a very embarrassing way to trip the finish line.
It's happened to all of us with that door, though.
Mm-hmm. I was a little more worried about...
If Orp waits like 5 seconds, he can get a 2-2-2. There we go, 2-2-2.
Actually,
unfortunately, it is now.
Yeah, by the way, can we talk about gravity?
Let's talk about gravity. And real quick, Op GG's to him.
What do you mean,
gravity?
Like gravity requiring...
No, gravity just being right in front of my face when I was about to try an underwater dash to get to Gathering Hall.
Yeah, that was...
I was going there expecting...
I wasn't looking at your screen when you did that. Like, I only looked when you got it, but like, Orb got underwater air and then used it to get over to the gravity boost.
Okay, because what I was going to do was try the underwater dash once, go check the item, and I was expecting it to be a missile, because usually it is a missile, and turns out it was gravity. It's like, wow, really, game?
We had actually gotten the hit for gravity.
You didn't even look.
No, I didn't even look, because I...
You just assumed that you knew what it was.
Yeah, because I could have made that work with the underwater dash, because gravity wasn't strictly required this seed.
No.
Would have made life easy, but it wasn't strictly required. I could have used power bombs to drain Gathering Hall.
It was required for one of the keys, and technically air underwater wasn't in logic.
Right, the Torvis Lagoon key, because I totally air underwater for that one.
So technically, yeah.
And
you're right.
We're joined by Op82. Welcome, GG.
Thanks. Man, that was a rough start.
You're telling me. I was really late to life.
This was definitely a seed. This was definitely a seed.
Yeah, I was confused on whether... At one point, I was confused on whether I should go to Sank Entrance or MSB, because I remember one multi I did where you could do MSB without Space Jump, and I figured something could be there, so I went up. So I ended up going back there just as I remember, and then like, oh no, it's nothing there. So lost time. Could have just went straight to Sank Entrance, got Light Beam, and then Space Jump. Like, what was that? Like, the location itself wasn't bad, but the search to get there was terrible.
If you think that's bad, think about the logic for getting to the front of Torvis. You were expected to get the aerial training site suit and then go all the way back around.
Wait,
Since, well, actually, wait. You could have gone around.
no, I went to the side entrance.
Yeah, you could have actually made it through the side entrance, but I ultimately didn't do that because at the time I didn't have light beam. I went straight for underground tunnel after boost ball, hoping it was like space jump or super missiles.
Yeah,
Nope, it was an Aegon key.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Since when, you know?
But at the time that you were picking up your light beam, Captain was picking up space jump without light beam.
Yeah, what I actually ended up
like,
doing
those
was...
two items in particular, you got them in the reverse order.
Yeah, what ended up happening was I didn't think about Sank Entrance, and I thought maybe you are expected to NSJ screw attack into labs on these settings, which, in hindsight, I realized it wasn't until I saw Space Jump in sand processing. I was like, wait, nope, clearly that's not what the game was expecting you to do, and that's when it hit me, and I saw all the ball upgrades on the tracker. I was like, wait, oh geez, Sank Entrance, I'm late for something important.
Yeah. That's what I figured when I got those
Okay,
ball
let's see.
upgrades.
I have space jump. I have every ball upgrade. Oh no!
You can actually get away with... You can do Sank Entrance without Space Jump. You just... it's just the ball upgrades and Emerald Translator you need. Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, and then once I got Space Jump, I was like, now what? Wasn't sure what to do after that until I got hints. Then realized all I needed was suits.
I can double jump. I can pretty much go anywhere I want now.
Yeah.
I mean, after getting space jump, one thing to do was definitely get crew attack, so that opens up even more the map to you.
Yes.
I ended up getting that first out of logic.
Yeah, me too. Although my task jumps were really slow today. But yeah, you weren't expected to get that until after Amber Translator, because that's what led to bombs.
Yeah, but you know, both of you got them. Got early. Captain got it way earlier though.
Really?
Yeah, you actually got it way earlier than Orp did. Like Orp went back and got it like a bit later than you did.
Oh, okay.
So you both got it early. You got it the earliest. Unless there's someone else we weren't looking at tonight who got it first try, maybe.
You mentioned gravity boost was hinted. What hint mentioned gravity boost?
That's what I'm trying to remember now. I think it was a Violet hint that was showing gravity boost. It was either Violet or Amber. I can't remember, but there was definitely a hint.
It must have been an Amber hint, because I don't remember reading a Violet hint that said anything about gravity.
Was it one of the hints that says like one room away from X, two rooms away?
It told us it was in Hydrodynamo.
Maybe I did read that hint, and I just completely blanked on it. I probably did actually read that, because now that you say that, I remember a Hydrodynamo Station hint. I just don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I remember that too, actually.
Yep, that was our gravity hint today.
Yeah, were super missiles ever?
Oh, by the way, this really good item is in here. Yeah, okay, don't care.
Was there a hint for super missiles today?
No,
because I literally just
so.
They were literally my last check. They were literally my last check in Torvis before I was going to say, okay, check maneuver bad. Should have gone to Sank.
No, there was no hint for supers that we saw.
I don't think there was.
What about light suit? Is there any hint for that?
There was.
No, I saw a hint for a progressive suit. I don't think I saw two though.
There were two hints. There was one that said it was one room away from Grapple Guardian. The other that said it was it was directly in ATS. I think it was in. It might have been an Emerald hint that mentioned. I know an Emerald hint mentioned at least one of the suits, and I know an Emerald hint mentioned Dark Visor.
I do remember actually that the progressive suit hint I saw was the one for the sacrificial chamber.
Yeah, that was the one I saw.
What was the other one for?
It was suit in ATS.
Yeah,
Oh.
an aerial training site.
Yeah. I can't remember if that was an Emerald Hint. I do know for a fact that the Emerald Hints were the one that pointed me to Dark Visor and saved me from needlessly full clearing Sank looking for it.
Yeah, like the thing that really made the difference between your times was that Orp just looked around a lot more. He just explored. a lot
Either
more.
way, for the seed that this was, still fantastic times from both of you.
Thanks.
Yeah, this was a good race.
Indeed. GG up.
Has anyone
You-
else finished in the meantime? Of the ones we were looking at?
Nope. We still have one racer running. We just have a couple of DNFs, unfortunately.
I see.
See, is there anything else that we'd like to talk about real quick while we're here, or?
There are no new messages in chat.
Well, there is one thing I would like to mention, and that is next Saturday is our 5th week. So we're going to be having some fun with that. We're basically going to kind of repeat the same thing we did in May, where we're running annihilated settings, one-way elevators to anywhere, basically almost ticking every randomizer box you can
Wow.
possibly tick.
Wow.
But
I hope I can be there for this.
I'm adding a little sweetener for it to add a little summer sunshine to it.
So, are you going to
tell.
generate it?
You tell,
Are you going
please.
to be generating
I'd
it?
rather not. I'd rather save it for next week.
We're gonna save it for next week and just have that as a mystery item of, hey, we're doing something else special. You guys should come watch it.
Yeah, let's
Are
go
you
with
gonna
that.
Are you gonna put a screw attack in the pool
Oh no.
50
I'm not gonna.
times?
It's not gonna be like specific item placement. No, nothing of that nature.
Okay.
Nope, not a plan though. That wouldn't be fun.
No, I mean putting a certain item everywhere to fill the pool. Like you put 50 copies of the same item around.
No, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Again, GG up, GG to everybody else, and thank you to the commentators and setup crew for pulling this off.
Yeah, thank you for both for running, and it's absolutely a fantastic race today. Make sure you follow both of our runners, Op82 and Captain MD13. I've been having to do the bot work today too because our runner bot didn't work.
Oh, jeez.
And make sure to
Seems we don't have anything else to talk about then.
make sure to follow my co-commentator Sean Sigma as well. But guys,
I don't stream. I mean, the most I think I could ever do is maybe drawing streams, when I draw once a month.
follow him anyway. He's a great person. He did an absolutely fantastic
I
job
should be
today.
drawing something every day, and instead I'm commentating races.
There's nothing wrong with that. We need everybody to do anything. But guys, until next time, remember, get your Metroid spayed and neutered, and we'll see you next mission. Take it easy, everybody.
See you next mission.
Goodbye. Good night to everyone.